1 equals 3 divided by x minus 4 plus 4 divided by x minus 3. Which of the following are the values of x in the equation above? A. X equals 7 plus 2 square roots of plus minus 2 square roots of 3. B. X equals 7 plus minus square root of 62. C. X equals 7 plus minus square root of 86. D. X equals 1 or x equals 13. At this moment I encourage you to pause the video and solve it by yourself. Okay, I'll solve it now. I usually write to write domain, so write x's which are possible to solve this equation. So x could be, in this equation, could be anything, real numbers, except 3 and 4, because when x is 3 and 4 we would have to divide by 0. I will try to solve it now. 1 is equal to, I'll just write again, 3x minus 4 plus 4x minus 3. In most cases when we solve equation, it's good not to have fractions, not to have denominators. That's why I will divide both sides, everything, by x minus 4 and x minus 3. I'll divide by both sides by this. So then what I will have on the left side 1 times x minus 4 x minus 3 equals 3 divided by x minus 4 again times x minus 4 times x minus 3 and plus 4 over x minus 3 times the same thing slowly, x minus 4 x minus 3. Here x minus 4 divided by x minus 4, this would be just 1. So, and the same here, x minus 3 divided by x minus 3, this will be 1 as well, times 1, so this will just disappear. So very slowly I'll write what we have. This will be just x minus 4 x minus 3. This will be equal to 3x minus 3, and this will be 4x minus 4. In this moment I'll just multiply it out, so FOIL method. X times x, it will be x squared minus 3x minus 4x minus 3 times minus 4 plus 12, and this will be equal 3x minus 9 here plus 4x minus 16. Now I will simplify both sides slowly, so I will have x squared minus 7x plus 12, and this will be equal just 7x minus 25. When I solve quadratic equation, I want to have equal 0, so I will subtract 7x and I will add 25 to both sides. So I will have x squared minus 14x and add 25 to both sides, so plus 37. This will be equal 0. Now I solve quadratic equation. I have equal 0. Coefficients of quadratic functions are x squared is just 1x squared. How many x's is negative 14, and c is equal to 37. I'll try to solve it, check if I can solve it by factorizing. So I'll be looking for two numbers, something times something, which make a times c, which is 37, and something plus something, which make b, which is equal to negative 14. So when I times those numbers, I have positive. When I add them, I have negative. So all of those numbers, both numbers would have to be negative. And 37 is probably prime number. So the only way to make 37 is just negative 1 times negative 37. But that would not work for adding those numbers. What it means I cannot solve this equation by factorizing. So I can solve this easily by completing the square or quadratic formula. This time I will solve this by using quadratic formula. So I will first calculate discriminant. What is discriminant? The d, I will just call it d. Discriminant we calculate by b squared minus 4ac. b squared is negative 14 squared minus 4 slowly times a is 1 times c is 37. So discriminant will be, I'll just continue with discriminant. Discriminant 14 squared will be 196 minus 4 times 1 times 37, 4 times 30, 120, 4 times 7, 28, so will be 148. So that is equal 48. That's discriminant. Discriminant is positive, so I know I will have two solutions. But in calculation, I already need the square root of discriminant. So I will calculate the square root of discriminant first. This will be square root of 48. I know 48 square number, 16 times 3 is 48. So I will use properties of square root. This will be square root of 16 times square root of 3. So square root of discriminant will be square root of 16 is 4, square root of 3. Now to calculate solution, the formula will be minus b plus minus square root of discriminant divided by 2a. Okay, so what was b? B was negative 14 and c is 37. A is just 1. Okay, so x equals, so negative b will be positive 14 plus minus square root discriminant, I know this now, it's 4 square root of 3 by 2a. 2 times 1 is just quickly 2. So the answer will be 14 divided by 2 is 7 plus minus 2 square root of 3. 7 plus minus 2 square root of 3 is my answer. So the answer for this question will be A. 7 plus minus 2 square root of 3. A. I'm planning to create more videos, so do not forget to like and subscribe.